After owning this sauna for over 5 years and using it on a weekly basis, would I buy it again or not? This is a Radiant Health EC3H. It is a 2 to 3 portion corner sauna. Let's check it out. Hi, I'm Matt. I've tested over 42 saunas in the last 6 years. If I don't say that, Aaron gets upset and we have to redo the videos. In turn, I get upset. Before we get into, do I love this thing, do I hate it, would I buy it again, would I recommend it, or would I stay away? Let's talk about this sauna's life, because it's had an interesting life that most of them haven't had. If I bring you in close and you look at how this thing is beat up, I mean, we have attached mounts and Velcro drilled holes, we've taped things to the side. This was the live stream sauna back during COVID. When we started the 30 for 30 challenge, this is the main sauna that we filmed in. And where I'm going with this is this sauna has been used and abused more than any other sauna that I've ever owned. And what you don't know about this sauna is that when you go on YouTube and you look at my Radiant Health sauna assembly or delivery videos that show you what it's like to receive a sauna, there's one video or two videos in there where I'm unloading this sauna after a snowstorm with a tractor, suspending the pallet with ratchet straps because we had to plow. It was the only way I could get it close enough to the garage or the front door to bring it inside. That's this one. It started out in the elements before it was even unboxed. Yes, I know it's an indoor sauna, but we had we had to make sure that the snow and ice and sleet and rain didn't get to it before we could even get it inside. All that to say, we're in Florida right now. This sauna has made the 1,537-mile trek in the back of a U-Haul from Maine to Florida. Why I ever did that, I have no idea. This thing was shuffled around from place to place. It was stored in a garage, right? It was on a road trip with tire blowouts across the country, and it survived. It's got one little scuff. You know, I can show you. It's got one little scuff on the outside, and this is my fault. It was chafing when it was strapped up against a wall, but there's nothing broken on it. The only thing that's ever broken is the floor, and that's because I dropped a 15-pound camera mount right on it, but that was easily fixed. None of the glass is ever broken. None of the control panels have ever broken. No wires or anything have ever rattled loose. The damn thing works flawlessly. I can turn it on right now, just like the day I bought it, and it works absolutely perfect. So we'll set it to max temp. We'll turn it on. Everything works flawlessly. I know everyone loves fancy LCD screens and remote technology and Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and everything else, but this thing has been a tank. It itself is a 5-year testament to how well these things work, how great they're built, how long they last, how well they serve you. If you're looking for a sauna and you want to get your money's worth, this is the one.
How is everything holding up as far as like construction goes?
100%. No damages to it other than mistakes that I made or mounts that we put, cameras in here with or anything else. The wood is perfect. No issues, no splintering, no warping, no staining. Part of that's because our towel protocol, right? We don't expect the sauna to endure 5-gallon buckets of water, obviously. And that includes sweat from you. So you got to have a decent towel protocol. We talk about that in the courses and in the Facebook group. But man, it basically looks like the day I bought it, other than the things that we beat up from doing all the live streams in here or transporting it. And even still, this isn't the only sauna that we transported from Maine to Florida. There was other brands that made the 1,537-mile trek in a U-Haul. And guess what? They broke. They splintered. There's pieces hanging off the side that I had to glue back together. Everyone talks about wood type and this and that and da-da-da-da. And some of the sauna companies say that they have a more hypoallergenic and all this kind of stuff. Those brands are also softer lumber. To me, this is a soft lumber, but those splintered and cracked on that road trip, and I had to fix them. This one, we put it back together, turned it on, and it was like it was the first day it was ever delivered.
So the wood's doing well, everything with the construction's good, but how are like the heaters still working? Because you mentioned you cracked the floor.
Every single heater in this thing still works to this day. It came from my grandmother's cabin. When we winterized it and left it in there, it was 10 below zero. So, I mean, this thing has been through 100-degree heat to below zero temperatures sitting, used, not used, everything in between. Every single heater still works. No heater is loose or has come unscrewed or anything. I broke the floor and the damn heater, the thing still heats up, even with the broken floor. So I don't know what to say about that. I feel like it's rock solid. It's a tank. It works just the same today as the day I bought it. Zero issues or concerns with reliability. Most reliable thing that I've ever had. That leads me to my final point. Every single electronic, any light bulbs, heaters, control panel, everything, stereo, still works in this thing. And I have beat the ever-living shit out of it. And you don't even know the half of it. But if you do a little digging, you can go back and see. We put a traditional sauna heater in here. We made this sauna 200 degrees. We made this damn thing so hot that you couldn't put your hand on the speaker covers. I thought that they would melt. I thought that, we'd burn up the heaters or start a fire in here, or we would do something. But every single time you fire this sucker up, vroom, starts right up, works no problem. And I don't know how, but all the lights and stuff still work. The lights I should have broken. They should have jiggled loose and popped the bulbs or pulled a wire loose on an LED, or something should be wrong with it after a cross-country trek and moving it from office to office or house to house, or as many times as we've jarred this thing. There should at least be something wrong with it. Like a light should be out, or a little LED, pixel should be gone, or we should have a little something. If I were going to buy something else today, it is almost impossible for me not to consider another one of these. Yeah, there's all kinds of marketing jazz. There's these fancy brochures that talk about emissivity and heat up times and top temperatures, and supposedly some sauna companies with a calibrated thermostat have saunas that get hotter, but that doesn't explain to me why 5 years later I still sweat more in one of these. And it doesn't have to be this exact model. This happens to be a corner, but I've owned a 2-person rectangular, a 1-person rectangular, a 2.5-person, which I still have in the office. We film with that one all the time. One of the most comfortable, best purchases I've ever made has been this right here. Not giving me a lick of trouble. I've recommended this brand to friends and family. Not a single complaint. Every single one of them loves it. No issues. It would be hard pressed for me to find anything else on the market that would do what this thing has done if I put it through what this has been through and still perform today just like this does.